here we go. So today you've chosen to learn more about shape poems. I'm going to show you some examples and then I will write one with you. Here we go. Shape poems are really cool because, because the words in a shape poem are written in a way that makes the shape of the subject. The words can be written as the outline of the subject or fill in the shape of the subject. That is up to you. Here are some pictures of some examples of these kinds of poems. Here's a shape poem that's a gingerbread man. So all of the words are about a gingerbread man, and then the words were put into the shape of a gingerbread man. This one's really beautiful. It shows the outline of a whale, and all the words in the poem are about the subject, which is a whale. Here's the one from the Brain Pop video. Here's that horse poem, and they put it into the shape of a horse. And finally, I picked this one because I thought a lot of friends in our class would like it. This is a shape poem that's a rainbow. So each line talks about a different color and describes a different color, and then it's shown in that color and put into the shape of a rainbow. Something really cool about shape poems is that you can take a poem that you've already written this week or last week, and you can turn it into a shape poem. So I'm going to take one of my favorite poems that I wrote about elephants, this one, and I'm going to turn it into a shape poem. I'm starting with the outline of an elephant, and I'm going to fill it in with the words. Remember, you can use your words to make the outline of the shape too, but it's a little easier for me with picking something like an elephant to use the outline of the shape. I also want to make sure that the outline of my shape is nice and big so that my words are able to fit inside it. That's one problem I see students run into with shape poems is they make their shape too tiny and then they can't fit the words inside. So you want to make sure you give yourself enough room for your words. All right, so I'm going to start and just do one word at a time and see where I can fit it in with the elephant. Elephants, elephants. I kind of had to turn my writing to go with the little curve on the elephant's back. Big, strong elephants. Gray, rough elephants. Kind, wise elephants. The kind, wise elephants is one of my favorite lines in the poem, so I chose to make that a bigger font or bigger writing than the other lines so far. Then I had this crazy idea because the next lines in the poem are about stomping through and shaking the ground and things that elephants do with their legs. So I took that line and I put it onto the elephant's front legs. Stomping through and shaking the ground. The next line in the poem is about the trunk and the sounds that elephants make in the forest. So I actually took that line of the poem and I made it look like it was coming out of the elephant's trunk, like the line itself was the sounds echoing across the forest. And then the last line in the poem is beautiful elephants, and I just thought that the last leg there was a good space to fill it in. So here's my example of a shape poem. Remember, you can write a new poem into a shape, or you can take a poem that you've already written and turn it into a shape poem. That is up to you.